Hello there, my name's John Porterfield of Eco Cars and another great Nissan Leaf. A nice video tour of these great electric cars on a 12 plate, registered the 21st of March 2012, so it's, where are we? Not quite 2 years old, and got showing just 12,000 miles, and it's in very nice and clean condition. Well, it was when I left when I left my garage after I cleaned it, but I've driven up the road and with all this rain it's got quite dirty, but I'll do my normal tour. This is the Leaf. You had the option of having the roof spoiler, a standard one or a spoiler Leaf. This is the one with the spoiler, which basically will top up the auxiliary battery. But it's a nice little feature to have. All Leafs have the reversing camera on the 2012 model. There's also the standard charger here that comes with a Leaf, which enables you to charge up with a 3-pin plug. So this is at 10 amps. We suggest you get a Type 2 charger free from the government that will charge it at 16 amps. No spare, of course, but you have a little tyre inflation kit that's in there should you need that in an emergency. Let me show you inside. I'll do a tour at the end of the bodywork. Lovely upholstery inside, actually made from recycled plastic bottles, which is a nice touch. Isofix, 3 rear seat belts, 3 rear headrests. Roof lining's lovely and clean, no marks, and there's also a set of carpet mats, over mats in all 4 footwells, along with the mat pockets in the rear. All the door cards are nice and clean. Show you the front passenger seat, again another mat. No holes to the carpet underneath. Front seat, nice and clean. It's not actually been wet cleaned. Could do with a freshen up, which I'll do before it's sold. But it's like all the other Leafs that we've had. I do like the lighter interior. It gives it a nice light, airy feel. I've just taxed it this morning. In the UK, it's 0 tax. 31st of January 2015. Goodness me, where does time go? But tax for a year. And I'll show you the driver's side. Right, let me show you with the keys. Get the correct set of keys out of my pocket. There we go. So there are 2 keys, so you can press the remotes like a normal key, but just leave that in your pocket. And to lock a Leaf, press that knob. The car's now locked. Press the knob, it detects the keys in your pocket, and you can gain entry to the car. That's a great feature. Keyless entry and keyless ignition as well. Driver's seat, height adjustable, just the recline. No rips or tears, it really is very, very clean. Again, another fabric overmat, and no holes to the front driver's footwell. Just pop that back in place. Driver's door card, again, just needs a little bit of a spruce up, which will come up lovely with a little gentle wet clean, which I'll do. Driver's door card, all electric windows, with the drivers being a one-shot. Lock and unlock the doors, isolate the windows. Automatic folding wing mirrors, and also electrical adjustment on there as well. So I'll run through the basics of a Leaf because there are so many features. Let's start it up first of all. Like I said, the keys in my pocket. Put my foot on the brake and press power. That's it. It is now on and running. Show you the guaranteed mileage there. 12,263 miles. I guarantee that comes backed up with a service history from Nissan as well. Lots and lots of features. There's lots of controls here which I can explain to you. Lots of adjustment here for what appears on the dashboard. We have cruise control. We have also speed limiter and a cruise control. The other side we have the control for the sound system, which can be controlled from here or from the steering wheel. Bluetooth phone, adjust the level of the volume either on the phone or the CD or the radio, etc. And voice activation as well. Single shot CD player fits in the top there. How cool is that? And then we have lots of options, settings, we have car wings. So again, there's so many things I could So you can set the sat nav, of course. So many options you can do on the Leaf, and I'm more than happy to show you that. Set the charging timer, the climate timer, and lots of other features. A neat one here is when you press this knob on here, it gives you basically the range you'll get on the current charge. So that's obviously the map of the UK, but again, and all these points here are public charging stations. I can explain all that when you come to look at the vehicle. We have a little gear stick here. I'll just pop it into reverse to show you it has a reversing camera. You can see it in the sun. There we go. And as you turn the wheel, the yellow box will turn to denote the path the car will take as you reverse. So that's very useful, the rear camera. Press the knob in the middle to put it back into park. So we have this sort of mouse type arrangement. That's P for park, and as indicated here, we pull it across for neutral, across and down and let go for drive, or also eco mode as well. Again, I can explain that to you. Electronic handbrake, off and on. Little glove box here, little armrest, cubby hole for your CDs. We also have a connection here for your MP3 player or your USB port there as well. A little charge point here where you can charge up anything auxiliary should you want to. Automatic headlights, automatic wipers, front and rear, and the indicator stalk is on the other side. Power assisted steering. Lots and lots of things on these Leaf. If you've never driven one, you are in for a real treat. They are lovely to own. Airbags galore in the A pillar, the B pillar and the C pillars, sides of the seats, front passenger airbag, and also an airbag in the driver's steering wheel. I'll just show you the remote folding mirrors as well, so everything works. And of course this car is still under warranty from Nissan. Automatic climate control and all the normal heating controls you expect on a modern car. There's also, very cleverly, I'll just show you the app that you can get. There we go. You click that. Obviously I'm out of range of my Wi-Fi, and this is for another Leaf we've got, but basically from the smartphone you can actually turn the heating on in your Nissan Leaf whilst you're still inside, so you can defrost the car, preheat the car whilst it's still plugged into the mains electric. It's a really great feature, is the app for the Nissan Leaf, which again I can explain to you. So looking at all the documentation, it's all here. There's even a little booklet there from the leasing company, Arval, and also I think there was an ice scraper as well, which you wouldn't need with a preheat. So that's come from the leasing company. All the manuals for the operating system for the car and the sat-nav are here, and also a quick reference guide on how to operate your Nissan Leaf. The service book of course is here as well. Let's put that back in, along with the service check sheet. So in the service book we've got the one service that was done at 7,200 miles on the 23rd of March 2013 at Nissan main dealer Aubrey in Bromsgrove. So that's the service book. Nice to see it's all up to date, along with the service check sheet from that one service from Nissan. I'll stop dropping everything on the floor. And its first service was the dizzy heights of £60. So very, very cheap to service a Nissan Leaf because there's not an awful lot to do. And just a reminder here from the Nissan garage showing when the next maintenance service is due, which would be a brake fluid change as well as the pollen filter, is due at 25,000 miles or April 2014. I said March early, didn't I? It was serviced in April 2013, so next is due April 2014. So there we go, all the service documents are here. It's been serviced by Nissan, still under warranty till its 3rd birthday on the car, but then 5-year warranty on the battery and also the motor. V5 registration document is here, showing its first, no previous keepers, first owners were a computer company and it was leased through Arval. And just showing you the Date of registration there, 31st of March 2012, and it's classed as an electric vehicle in the UK, which means there is no road tax to pay. So the V5 is here, not yet due its first MOT of course, as it's not quite 2 years old. I'll just show you how we charge a Nissan Leaf. Get a little lever here, which you pull up, and you go around to the front of the car. Now under this flap we've got 2 charge points. That's the rapid 70 amp charger, which you can find at most motorway service stations. Welcome Brake, Moto, and also a lot of IKEAs now have these rapid charger. This will charge this car in about 25 minutes if it had 5-6 miles range left, so it's very, very quick. And the other side is the 10 amp or 16 amp charger that you can charge up at home. At 10 amps this will charge the car about 9 miles for every hour of it being charged, or at 16 amps it can charge it about 18 miles, so it's a little bit faster having a home charge unit, which at the moment is still free from the government. So talk to me about that and I can tell you how you can apply for a free 16 amp wall mounted home charge unit. So before I take you around the finally, I'll just take you now for a test drive. So welcome to the test drive. So I'm actually running this van pass. So my foot on the brake, pull the lever back to D for drive, release the handbrake, squeeze the throttle, and away we go. First thing you notice is how quiet, of course, the Nissan Leaf is, how smooth. And we have a series of dots on the dashboard. And as we're going down a slight hill, the dots will illuminate over to the left. And that means we're in regenerative braking mode. So the electric motor is basically putting current, charge, energy back into the battery, thus increasing your range. But at the top we have our speed, which you can change to kilometres or miles per hour. And at the bottom right hand corner we have basically your estimated range. And that does change every 30 to 60 seconds. The car actually will assess the driving style, the topography of the land, whether we're going up hills or down hills, and the outside air temperature. It takes all those factors into account and will give you an estimated driving range. When you set the sat nav, it will also tell you if you will not reach your destination and will direct you to the nearest rapid charge point as well. So Nissan really have thought of everything on the Nissan Leaf. And once you get used to driving an electric vehicle, an EV, you will find that range anxiety everybody talks about does fall away, because like now I'm showing 39 miles range. I've got to see my mum this evening, she lives 10 miles away, that's 10 miles back, that's 20. I'll still have 19 miles left. So once you get into the thinking of driving an EV, they really are a no-brainer. This vehicle never visits a petrol station except for washer fluid or something to eat. And of course if you stop at the motorway services for that rapid 20-minute charge that's free, just get a card from Ecotricity. Again, I can explain that, how you get one of those. Free rapid charges, and then you can have a coffee for 20 minutes. That will cost you some money of course, but a whole lot cheaper than filling up with petrol. Just last week, Robert Llewellyn of Red Dwarf fame drove from London to Edinburgh in a Nissan Leaf and completed the journey in about 10 hours. So that is possible to do long journeys. I think it was just shy of, or just over 400 miles, and he did it in 10 hours using these rapid chargers along the motorway network. So this car drives exactly as the same as all the other Nissan Leafs. Doesn't pull to the left or the right. It's a beautiful thing to drive. Obviously there's nothing to question, like the clutch or the engine or the cam belt or the spark plugs or water coolant system or water pump, because there isn't one. Very, very simple, very few actual moving parts compared to an internal combustion engine. So we're going down this hill. I'm going to come off the throttle. In fact, when I started I had 39 miles range. I'm now showing 40 miles range. So because I've been driving it in a normal style, it will actually increase your range. I'm in D. If I stick it, pull the gear lever back again to E for Eco, the mileage now jumps up about 10%. It's jumped up to 44, now 45 miles range. And that gives you extra regenerative braking in Eco mode. And it also dulls the throttle, so you haven't quite got that crisp acceleration that you have in normal drive. Still perfectly safe, but it's just Eco mode is a way of conserving energy and thus increasing your range. Turns in lovely, no clunks from the suspension. There are no chips to the windscreen, I didn't mention that earlier. Usually I do on my videos. The windscreen is chip free. They're beautiful, as you can hear. Very, very quiet. Beautiful sound system in these cars as well. And I think I've basically covered all the things. But if I've missed anything out, watch one of my other videos where I've done a similar test drive and video for the other Nissan Leaf we've sold in the past. But this is for this particular one, which I don't think we'll have in stock very long. So there we go. So just pull over, off the throttle, just squeeze the brake. Absolute silence. We're still on. Squeeze the throttle, there we go. So it's still on. They really are a joy to drive. So we're just taking you now for a final walk around the car, and look forward to speaking to you soon. So welcome back from the test drive. I hope you can hear me over the wind. I will walk around the car and point out any imperfections, including the wheels. All 4 tyres have Bridgestone tyres on, which were the suggested make, and that is I'll show you on my other. Discs are fine. There's a little bit of tar that's stuck to the alloy, but I say when this is valeted, that'll be easy to remove. Locking wheel nut is present, and there's the locking wheel nut key is also here as well. No dents down the side. Wing mirrors are fine. The roof is spotless. Nothing, no dents to the roof. The front near side wheel, I'd say about 4mm. Again, the disc is fine. Scuffs to the alloy, no, it's perfect. Locking wheel nut is in place. Looking around the front of the car, I appreciate it's not yet been valeted or cleaned. We do have a rather deep gouged stone chip to the bonnet. As you can see there, there's quite a depression. So this bonnet is being repainted on Monday with our body shop, because there's also some slight staining from bird droppings as well, so it does show up on black. So I'm having the bonnet repainted. The other front tyre, again like the other one, about 4mm. Alloy wheel, perfect. Disc is fine. Locking wheel nut in place. Wing mirrors are fine. The sides are dent free. No deep scratches, no marks. The rear bumper, it's showing an odd tiny scratch, but again that will polish out most of it. These stickers, they easily peel off. I should be using this for the next few days, and if you were to leave the stickers on and we get a referral, we actually send you a £50 thank you. So it's worth considering. We do lots of referral business. So there we go. Congestion charge exempt. Costs about 2p a mile to run in electricity. To drive as well. So I look forward to your call and speak to you soon.